Okay. Previous question we did used interpolation to make predictions. This time we're going to use extrapolation. So inter means inside, extrapolation means outside. Okay, so when we did that previous one, we had data, or we were making predictions inside the range of data. So when we did it, all of these ones that we were finding were inside the data set that we had. Now we go to this one, we're going to be using extrapolation, which means that predictions we're going to make are going to be outside the data set. So first thing we have to do is we have to plot this data. So hopefully I can do it quickly enough so that it's not too boring. In fact, I'm going to pause it so that you don't get bored with me putting dots on the page. Back. I have drawn the dots and I've drawn a line of best fit. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's a very tight scale, so it is a bit difficult to get it really accurate, but that's okay. So we've constructed a scatter plot. We have drawn the line of best fit. If I were to describe the association, I would say that is a strong positive. Okay. That should be obvious because that's pretty much all on the line. Now it says predict the height when they are age 19. Now, obviously, we only go to 16. So this is where anything in there, anything between 7 and 16, we would be interpolating. But because we're going outside that, either way, that is extrapolating. So, I wish I had done that. There we go. And I'll just ditch that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. There we go. So we are extrapolating. So what we need to do is we need to go to 19, draw up till we hit it, and then come across like so. So I've gone in between about 190 and 200. So I would say about 195 centimeters is what I would get. If you had a line that went up a bit higher, so if I go right up, bang, and it came across, 200 would be fine as well. But I'm going off what my line is doing, which will get me probably about the 195-ish mark. Okay. So that is obviously a bit more of an approximation than it would be, but that's what we got. Now, the next one says, what are the limitations of this linear model? Now, if you look at this, you should realize that at 19, 195 centimeters, yes, that's possible. We have some students in our class that are probably getting up around the 190 centimeters, maybe. However, I am 52, which is way out here, and I am not going to be over 3 meters tall. I don't think. So what we need to look at is when we're doing things like this, there is a limitation to this linear model in that using it to extrapolate too far out is not going to give us realistic results. And the main reason is that adults don't grow at the same rate as children, which means this linear relationship probably isn't as accurate as we would like, because your growth probably goes more like that, where it flattens out as you get older and you get to a point where you basically got no growth over time. But extrapolation can be useful, but you have to be aware that it does have some inherent limitations. So that's about it on that one.